Most teenagers in Taiwan aren't getting enough sleep. That's according to a recent study by the Child Welfare League Foundation. The survey found that nearly 80% of the junior and senior high school students get less than the recommended 8 hours.
Some students say they stay up to finish schoolwork. Some say it's for screen time, and others say they simply have trouble falling asleep. Though many students turn to caffeine, doctors advise against it, suggesting exercise during the day or a regular sleep schedule for better sleeping habits.
Drinking a cup of coffee or tea is a popular way to kickstart the day, but for many Taiwanese teenagers, it's a necessity for staying awake at school. A recent study by the Child Welfare League Foundation found that 78% of junior and senior high school students in Taiwan get less than 8 hours of sleep a night. Among these respondents, many also reported that they often fall asleep during class.
We conducted a survey on the sleep patterns of junior and senior high school students. We can see that most of the students don't sleep for very long, about 6.9 hours on average. We see that junior high students still sleep a little more than senior high students. Senior high students sleep for about 6.5 hours, which is lower than the recommendation of 8 to 10 hours from experts and scholars. I usually sleep for about 5 hours. It's true I'm not the most mentally alert when I go to class the next day. There are many things that must be done in high school, such as homework and club matters.
When asked their reasons for staying up late, 33.6% of respondents said that it had to do with studying or schoolwork. More than 20% said they were up with an electronic device. Another 21% cited difficult falling asleep or a bad mood.
Sometimes I have to prepare a report. Sometimes I may not want to sleep, or I want some me time. Sometimes I doze off in class, so around noon I might go to the restroom to wash my face, or I might just get up on my feet. 2/3 of the time, it's because of homework. About 1/3 of the time, it's due to not being able to fall asleep or stay asleep.
According to the survey, nearly 69% of respondents reported having coffee or an energy drink in the past month. The survey also found that about 35% of respondents who drank more than 1 cup of coffee per week had trouble falling asleep. Dr. Frank Liu of National Taiwan University Children's Hospital recommends reducing the amount of caffeine consumed, as long-term usage can have a negative effect on teens.
So the most easier physiological effect actually is palpitation with a very fast tachycardia, fast heart rate. So that makes the people to be more nervous, and more attention will be hard sometimes. And cognitive effect will be more on the emotion and the memory and the rationale, these kind of effects. The European FDA, Food and Drug Administration, they actually suggested not to, the safety level is about 3 milligrams per kilo. So per day. American Academy of Pediatrics, actually they suggest not to use caffeine or these kind of energy drinks.
Dr. Liu says that caffeine can't replace sleep. The only way to give your body what it needs is to create a healthy sleep routine.
Well, I think there's a thing called sleep depth. That means that if you do not sleep enough time, actually it accumulates. And the time that you're deprived of sleep actually will get you more and more tired. And so actually we think that a better way is to adjust the sleep pattern and use a more healthy lifetime and life schedule to help us to manage the life balance.
Dr. Liu says that those who have trouble sleeping should try to limit caffeine intake, exercise during the day, maintain a regular sleep schedule, and reduce screen time before sleeping. Formosa News, Stephanie Yang, Cai Chen You in Taipei.